Hey, what's up everyone? My name's Robert. Welcome to the spot where you can go for fast and simple supplement reviews. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Genius Burn by the Genius brand. I'm going to cover all the ingredients that are in here. Also going to cover how these can possibly help you out. And at the very end, we're going to talk a little bit about what people are saying about this product today, all right? Now, I know that sounds like a lot of information, but guess what? I'm going to get you guys all the information you need to know in under 5 minutes. And at any time you feel like you might want to pick this up, go ahead, open up that description box, and I do have a link in there for you guys, right? Let's move on to this. So this is by the Genius brand. If you don't know who they are, let me tell you real quick. They basically just focus on clinically researched ingredients, right? They bring out supplements that have ingredients that are actually proven to work. They want to provide supplements a little bit safer than it has been done in the past. And they're pretty much, their slogan is like, supplements just a smarter way, right? So it's definitely a good thing to hear if you're trying to get supplements from any company when they're talking about clinically researched and just a safer way of doing it. Right now, with this Genius Burn, it kind of falls right in line with all of that. They actually boast that this Genius Burn has 9 ingredients in here that are clinically researched and backed by science to actually work, right? They say the Genius Burn is here to actually help improve your mood and also help with any fat loss as well, right? But let's get into these ingredients to see if any of that is actually possible. Now, the first ingredient in here is that IFA. You guys can read it right there. I'm not going to finish it. Basically, what this is going to do is actually help synthesize fatty acids, and with that, it's going to help control your appetite, also help with that weight loss, right? So that's a good ingredient to have in there. It's the top of the list. The next one in here is Sensorol. Sensorol is actually basically comprised of ashwagandha. So ashwagandha is going to help reduce any stress and anxiety. It's been clinically researched and proven to do that. This is important for weight loss because it's just going to help clear your mind up, right? You might have some high goals. You might be a little stressed out on losing weight, maybe for a certain event, things like that, right? So you don't want to add any more added stress because you can possibly get pushed into inaction. That means you're just going to stop actually doing it. So having this Sensorol in here is going to definitely help out. It's a good nootropic to have. The next ingredient that is in here is teacrine. So teacrine is basically like a substitute to caffeine. Caffeine has been known to actually be prone to dependency and also give you like a jittery effect, things like that. Could be possibly negative. I think it's probably negative if you're dependent on caffeine. Teacrine is basically going to give you a better mood and just a cleaner energy, right? You're not going to get dependent on it. You're not going to feel any jittery effect, no crash or anything like that, right? The next ingredient in here is cognizine. Cognizine is actually going to help you focus. So if you're in the gym or maybe if you're deciding on fast food or healthy food, you'll focus in on the one that's right, okay? The next ingredient that is in here is this GS4. GS4 is actually there to help lower any blood sugar, right? So that's a good thing. And then you also have this theanine. Theanine is there to help relax you without actually having you like pass out, right? Because a lot of things that relax you, pretty much you want to go to sleep right after that, right after you take it. Now this one doesn't do that. You're just going to feel relaxed, but you're still going to have the energy from all the other ingredients that are in here, which is a good thing. Like I said, if you're too stressed out, your body's just not working at its optimal level, and you're not going to lose as much fat as you actually want to do, all right? So it's definitely a good thing to have in here. Next up, you also get this paradoxine. Paradoxine is actually going to help stop fat from actually being stored in your body, so you're not adding on any extra pounds. And then it can also help get some stored fat that's already there, basically those hidden Twinkies or whatever you got going on there that's just been hiding there for years, right? It's going to help get rid of that, basically mobilize it to actually being burned. And speaking of being burning fat, is you have Capsimax. Capsimax is there to specifically go in there and help actually mobilize that fat, burn it, and use it for energy, all right? So those are the 2 main ingredients that are in there that are actually going to help burn some fat off for you, right? So that's a good thing. You also get this Huperzina serrata. I think I said that right. It's basically just another nootropic ingredient. And then lastly, you get this estrogen. Estrogen is just going to take all these ingredients and it's actually going to help our body absorb them, right? Because it's a lot of different ingredients. So we can actually take full effect of all of them. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, why is there all these patents and all these craziness on there? Basically, again, the Genius brand basically just wants to do things right. So they pick these ingredients for the simple fact that these are tested, they're clinically researched, and when you have them on this patent, they're actually regularly tested as far as each batch that comes through, so you're not getting any bad batches or anything like that. So it's a good thing to have. But enough of what I think about this product. Let's get into what some people are saying about this and what it actually rates. So first off, this thing rates 4.4 stars, which is pretty good, right? That means the vast majority of people who've taken it have said that this actually does work, right? A lot of people are saying that their mental clarity is just on point, all right? They're just thinking a little bit more clear. Their mood has been boosted. They're not down in the dumps or anything like that. That's from all the nootropics. This thing is very heavy in nootropic ingredients, so that's definitely an obvious result from taking a bunch of nootropic ingredients, right? And obviously, you know, the other main reason why people would get this is to burn some fat, right? A lot of people have lost some weight from this, and from various amounts of weight and various times. It all depends on you taking this supplement and also getting a good exercise routine and eating healthy as well, right? Now, my personal opinion on this, I love this supplement just because it's heavy in nootropics, and then it has these fat-burning ingredients in here that have all been proven to work. And that's the biggest thing, you know, that's clinically researched and proven to work, right? So like I said, if you guys want to try this out, go ahead, open up that description box. I do have a link in there just for you guys. Comment below if you guys have any questions on anything, and thanks for stopping by. Adios.